So we're off to see the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Now, I've been seeing commercials for the new, what's it called? The new Wizard of Oz movie. I don't know. Ariana Grande and somebody else and their witches. I don't know. I don't get it. But off to the gym, day 2 of Mr. Hyde. We have absolutely crushed Dr. Jacked. So, yeah. Yesterday's workout was pretty good. Today's workout should be pretty good. And again, this week might be a little bit lighter. Kind of almost like a deload week, but not really, because, you know, I'm just figuring out the weights, different exercises, different machines, different counterbalances, so on and so forth. So, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm going to go in there and, you know, do tricep press down 100 pounds. Not a problem. But if the counterbalance, if there's only 1 pulley as opposed to 2 pulleys, as opposed to 3 pulleys, the weight's going to be different. So it's going to be a little bit harder to move. So you might not be able to do 100 pounds. You might only be able to do 70 pounds or maybe 50 pounds or whatever. So sometimes you kind of have to feel it out and see where you're at and do what you need to do to get the weight on there, the intensity. So this is kind of a feel out period. And then next week I'll start increasing the weights and getting them at a more appropriate level where it actually is a struggle to get the 20 reps. So, that being said, looks like work's already being done in the new soon-to-be Domino's Pizza. Felino's finally has their sign up. I've seen ads for them hiring. And yeah, so that's about it for today. Well, not it for today. I mean, it'd be before we go into the gym. So let's get after it, and I'll see you guys in the gym. So, forgot to charge my headphones last night, so plugged them in for a little bit for about 15 minutes today. See how long that lasts. But we're starting out with rows on the machine. We were supposed to do cable rows, but they don't really have a cable row machine here. But they got a couple different rowing machines. So we're going to use a hammer strength row today. I think we'll use the dynamic fitness one in a couple days when we do the next set of pulls. And let's get after it. So, gotta remember to turn the camera on. Pull-ups next. We're doing assisted to get up to 20 reps. This one will be the opposite, though. That instead of when I can hit 20, I increase weight. When I hit 20, I lower the weight. So, let's do it. Not exactly fun, but the weight was a little bit too heavy. So a little bit easier, but again, trial and error phase. Next we're into flat pullovers. Doing it on the cable machine, so they're not really pullovers, they're pull down, so a sweeping motion. Keeping time under tension up. And finishing off back with this one. Yeah, really started feeling those towards the end. Go a little bit higher in weight, but definitely felt it in the upper middle lats. So reverse rear delt flies. There we go, using the machine. So again, going to be going with a little bit more of a neutral grip on this instead of the standard grip. So see what happens with that. See how it feels. I mean, I might switch back depending on how it's feeling on the shoulder. And I decided to put this on pull day as opposed to push day, because even though it's a shoulder, it's the rear delt pulling movement as opposed to a pressing or pushing movement. So that's just my thoughts on it. Plus it balances out the workouts, so I don't have a shit ton of exercises on one day, mediocre on the next day, and hardly any on leg day. So we'll keep playing with it and figure it out. right, so that felt really good. Still think I could go up and weight on them, but it is what it is. Next, we're moving on to machine preacher curls. These ought to suck. Drag curls. Done these in the past. Basically driving your elbows back as opposed to bringing keeping your elbows in one place. God, can't talk today. So, going a little bit higher weight than I usually do. So let's see what happens. All right, next up, 21 curls. Quick down and dirty is you do 7 reps of long length partials, 7 reps of short length partials, and then you do 7 reps of full range of motion. We've done these before. I'm sure I explained them before, so here we go. So, got through that workout in just about 40 minutes. I still got core to go. I want to throw in some forearms. But seeing as how these workouts are going fairly quickly, I might add in either another exercise or another rep per. So we'll see what happens. But now we're off to core. So core stabilization and core rotation. Let's do it. So that was fun. I want to give a shout out to Tozo earbuds right now, because the earbuds died on me the other day. Battery low, ran out middle of my session. Forgot to plug them in for 15 minutes, and they just lasted through an hour-long session. So, great brand. And just so you know, I only listen to one earbud. I listen to the one in my left ear, and I don't have one in my right ear. And I know I've been seeing like these videos going around and be like, oh, you only listen with one earbud, what a douchebag. But the one in my right doesn't stay in. It doesn't stay in my ear for some reason. Like, I'll be doing certain exercises and it just falls the fuck out. So, no bueno. So that's why I do it. Also, you know, a lot of times I'll talk to people, or people will talk to me, and instead of having to turn off my headsets, or if I really don't want to pay that much attention to them, I can still listen to my music and just be like, yeah, fuck you. So, anyways, great workout today. The intensity, well, not the intensity. I think the intensity was there, but the weight needs to go up. I think I hit exactly where I needed to be in the preacher curls, the drag curls, and stabilization, and rotation. Those I think I hit like peak numbers, but I'm still going to go up. I'm raising everything up by 5 pounds next week, and that's what I'm going to continue to do, 5 pounds or reps. And I got my reps on everything today, so obviously the weight can go up. And some exercises, like the machine rows, I may go up more than 5 pounds, but that's like the default setting on my phone. Not the default setting, but that's like the easy setting. I can't up it by 10 pounds, which I wouldn't want to for some of those exercises anyway. But so you know, now you know, and knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. That's all for today. I'm gonna go home real quick and change, and then I have a meeting at 10. And yeah, wish me luck.